Aunt Jordan.
Who gives a damn about that bitch?
The fans do, Victor. The fans do. Believe me. Sup, you guys? Wayne here. Happy New Year. And today I'm going to be talking about the legend herself, the icon, Aunt Jordan, played by Colleen Zink. I only watched As the World Turns for a year before it was canceled, but I still remember you, Miss Zink. Young and the Restless ended 2023 on a high note with this Jordan storyline. You know YR is usually a snooze fest these days, but this Jordan storyline, this was classic soap opera drama, baby. To briefly summarize the story, Jordan is the long-lost sister of Eve Howard. Eve was one of Victor Newman's old hoes from back in the day. Victor hit it and quit it, got what he needed from Eve and tossed her aside. However, Eve was obsessed with Victor and even tried to kill him at one point, but Eve is the one that ended up dying. Fast forward to 30 years later and Aunt Jordan is just now seeking revenge. Jordan kidnapped Victor's wife Nikki and had her connected to an IV that was feeding her alcohol. Nikki is the alcoholic and a real nasty drunk when she falls off the wagon. Jordan then tricked Victor and his kids, Victoria and Nick, into coming to her home. She gave them water that had poison in it and she planned to watch them die. Jordan also had her niece helping her out. The niece, named Claire, is actually the long-lost daughter of Victoria Newman, and Aunt Jordan had kidnapped her from the hospital the day she was born and switched her with a baby that died. Classic soap opera nonsense. Oh my god. Obviously the Newmans made it out of this alive, but it was insane to watch. Jordan poisoned Victor and his kids. The poison was not fast acting. Jordan and Claire did not have a gun. And instead of beating the brakes off of these crazy ladies and forcing them to tell you where Nikki is and give you the antidote, you just sitting there talking and doing whatever Aunt Jordan tells you to do. Are you serious? They even gave up their cell phones. I reiterate, they still were fine. The poison had not affected them yet, and neither of these ladies had a gun, but you're doing everything they tell you. Are you serious? I know for a fact that if Aunt Jordan was Uncle Jordan, Victor Newman would have been throwing hands a lot sooner. It wasn't until the poison started working that the Newmans began to put up a fight. You waited until you're on death's door to start fighting back. How stupid is that? Nick trying to open the double-bolted windows was hilarious. Try breaking them, genius. Jordan slicing Nick with that knife was even more hilarious. Jordan could beat Nick, but 80-year-old poisoned Victor Newman still took her out? I know that's right. Don't mess with Victor Newman. So Claire eventually had a change of heart. She gave the Newmans the antidote to the poison and the cops were called. Aunt Jordan somehow escaped before the cops were called. After the Newmans returned home, they didn't tell anyone what happened except their lawyer. I hate this. Everyone should know about this. The Newmans are a famous family, a very famous family. As soon as the cops were called, TMZ would have known the story and leaked it. The Newmans should have called a family meeting immediately. No one told Adam, no one told Abby, no one told Summer. Like, this is ridiculous. What's the secret? Well, Aunt Jordan is still out there, right? She ended up kidnapping Claire, the traitor, and told Nikki to come to some abandoned place alone if she ever wants to see her new grandchild again. Newman security might as well not even exist. Nikki stupidly goes alone to face Aunt Jordan, but she's actually able to handle her this time. And with Claire's help, they both defeat Aunt Jordan and Aunt Jordan gets arrested. As convoluted and nonsensical as this storyline is, it was entertaining as hell, and that's all I need from YR at this point. Thank you, Aunt Jordan. Thank you, Colleen Zink. I don't know what's next for the Claire character. Honestly, I don't know if Victoria needed any more children. She already has 3 kids that she does nothing with, but I guess, I don't know. Do y'all think we'll see Aunt Jordan again, or was this the end of her story? If you're still watching this video, thank you so much. Give it a like if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Alright y'all, be blessed.